Okay, this is going to be the introduction today. I'm going to be talking about the coronavirus in Macau, and when I start out there was 4, and then as I was filming it I found out there's a 5th case, and they all have a similar pattern, so I'm going to be talking about that. Alright. Go check out the room. Okay, I'm the content creator for this channel. If you like what I'm doing, just subscribe and hit the like button. Okay, so we're going to film here in Macau. Quick update. I'll show you a little bit of the city while I'm walking. But there's 4 new cases in the last 3 days in Macau. So I know there's lots of cases everywhere right now, so that's probably not a big surprise to a lot of people that there's cases here again. We had 40 days with no cases in the city of Macau, but it all changed, and I'll tell you exactly why. But basically we've had 4 cases, maybe I'll walk this other way, might have a better scenery. But we've had 4 cases, and all 4 of them had the same characteristics. People are flying in from, 3 of them are from Europe, and one of them is from Jakarta. So that's kind of a cool spot behind me, right there. Very cool. So all 4 had the same characteristic. And basically, one of them came from Portugal, one came from Spain, the third one was another location in Europe, and then Jakarta was the latest one this morning. But they all have the same characteristics. I'm gonna walk down some of these cool streets. This is the street where you can see there's a nice golden building right there. But all 4 have the same characteristics, and one of the things that was interesting is the European ones, they flew through Dubai and through Moscow, and I think the 4th case was in the UK, I believe. Spain, Portugal, UK, and Jakarta were the origin. And so 3 of them went through another airport, and then Jakarta probably just flew directly to Hong Kong. Jakarta one is relatively close, so you know, like the other ones, well, maybe they let them on the airplane, and then they developed the fever on the airplane, and they got through the screen check, maybe. That's kind of cool. That's really cool. But anyways, like why aren't these airports catching these? So when they had their transits in Dubai, so I talked to an airline pilot that I know in Macau here, and he was saying that they're just kind of letting them through, and it kind of makes sense in a way because you know, if you stop somebody in Dubai or Moscow or whatever who's a foreigner, then you're responsible for them. You have to hospitalize them, you have to monitor them, you know, they go into your account. So I don't think anybody wants to do that. So even though in these airports they have their checks and they have everything else, I think they're basically just letting people go. They're just letting them continue on their way. And then and what was really interesting about all 4 of these is all 4 of these flights came in through Hong Kong. So that means that what's happening is, you know, they arrive through Hong Kong, they have all these checks, they're checking their temperature, and they're just apparently, you know, they're getting through somehow. And then they go through the Macau immigration, and maybe it's just coincidence, like maybe all 4 of them, you know, maybe none of them had a fever until they passed across the Macau border through the immigration border, and then suddenly they self-admitted themselves to the emergency room, like within 24 hours. All 4 cases, they were to catch them within a day after arriving, within 24 hours. Oh, sorry, my camera. So anyways, all 4 had the same characteristics. They caught all 4 within 24 hours after arriving in Macau. So the question is, like, how did they get through? Like, how did they get through all those checks? And anyways, Macau is tightening things stronger now so that no tourists can come into the country. And but you know, it's just kind of interesting, right? Like, there's some kind of flaw, and a lot of the people that are moving around are catching the virus as they move around somehow, and they go into another airport. So almost everybody has the same characteristic. Not everybody, but at the beginning that was the thing. You know, people are bringing it on planes, and so anyways, that's a situation here. So kind of keep everybody informed about exactly what's happening. And okay, anyways, so I did right there. Okay, I'm just gonna add another part and show a little bit more of Macau in the process. Yeah, pretty cool city actually. So you got shops here, this cool little alley. We got this little thing right here. Okay, I just want to add another part, number 5. So I was just doing a video about number 4, 4th active case, number 14 total, and now there's another one of number 5. So we've had 5 cases in the last 3 days. This one is a Filipino 31-year-old guy, and he just came in from, guess where? Hong Kong. So so that's like 5 cases in the last 3 days of people who come in the Hong Kong airport, go through this screening process, and then come into Macau, go through that immigration and screening process as well, I guess, and come into the city, and then somehow this particular one was going to the dentist, I heard, and he was diagnosed with the coronavirus. So it's like, what's going on here? Again, same issue again. So people are coming into Macau through the Hong Kong airport, and they're not being caught or tested or found out, and just being passed along to another country to infect another population right next door. It's crazy. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay, I thought I was gonna film and finish that, but then I just saw this case where there was some people yelling at each other. I think I'm gonna do 2 videos. One I'm just gonna include it on here, and then I'm gonna also do a separate one on that. I just kind of wanted to throw this out here because everybody's just kind of on edge, and I don't really know exactly what they were yelling about, but just this is kind of the tension that's kind of happening right now, and it just kind of feels that energy of tension. All right, here it is. Quick mad. Better focus. Right now it's coronavirus. It's like a bunch of cases in the last 5 days, all imported. We try to interpret it. Yeah, everybody's pretty much on edge here. Taper it off. Anyways, yeah, everybody's on edge. There's mask everywhere. Okay.